fellas.
A clash of two of the more
try not to start off slow today.
The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a give here to Pollard.
I was back there.
Room here to run. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big pickup there on the run.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw is Prescott. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. On the option, here's Elliott. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Dak going to hand it to Elliott on the option. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at him with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
Might slow my guy down.
To the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to his knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing to start the drive. Carr. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Play action. Now it's Carr. He's going to let this one go deep.
Why are you diving? Shouldn't be a dive animation, sir.
And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Pollard now a first down and more. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. 56 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Zeke going to get it on the option. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 52 yards. And the Cowboys have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Carr. Right side caught by Jackson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Bryan Edwards there to make the grab. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Good. Switch to a nickel.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlight showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Pollard going to try the right side. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On third down, it's Pollard. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Running with Elliott. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And he's out of bounds.
Change the
Almost
direction,
gets to
bro.
the 10.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about
Black.
completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On the option, here's Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage.
Big Nickel always just comes in clutch against people like this.
Prescott from the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive.
Nothing much, man. It just first game.
Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
I'm going to play the Big Nickel to stop his little run stuff.
And that'll boost their lead to 9.
Seems to be locking it up pretty good. He keeps trying to motion out and kind of get a mismatch. I think we stay in Big Nickel, we're pretty matched up with whatever it is.
This is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Jackson now to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And that'll be
Used to be PI on that.
Just 6 seconds left on the clock.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. Wow, a big mistake there. Interception this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points.
Yeah, can't be making mistakes like that. Cannot be doing that. That's 3 points.
Now we could see points the other way here. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
The Cowboys will get this within 4 on this drive.
The lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. He's got a man complete. And he will score.
Baseline pressing, bro. And you beat over the top.
69 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. They'll look to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he
Still
is
got
out of
it.
bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Still big nickel.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to...
For what he's doing, I know I don't play a lot of man, but for what he's using, man is working great.
You've got to be careful right here.
He's trying to get mismatches, and we're not allowing... Don't allow the mismatches.
Play action now. Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cooper. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
Nice. Slowly got him.
Working across midfield inside the 45. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. This is Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game.
There we go. That's what
they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard.
Good comeback and hit, big man.
41, not near enough for the first. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here's Prescott.
Good shit, Solly.
Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
I see you, big man. I see you, big man. Let's go.
Tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight.
Not high point. Oh, Jacobs!
But throw one to the big guy. But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it?
We almost got away with it.
You know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself
beautiful
after they intercepted. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And that's going to be caught.
His user is bad. He does not know how to use it.
Pass now for Derek Carr, and the Raiders have taken the lead. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it.
His user's real bad.
The 2 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running?
All right, so we capitalized a 20-8 deficit.
Your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats
caught on to what he's doing. Big nickel seems to be the move for us defensively.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Keep him out of his little mini scheme. Make him come out of. It's fine, bro. That is not going to bother me none. We can keep our scheme.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
Good D.
He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Yeah, we got him out of it, so.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard.
Shit.
He'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Here's Pollard again.
Good shit.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Fourth down, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield.
Good D.
And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail.
Told you we capitalize on mistakes.
Quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Carr out to the left. That's where the tight end Moreau is. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Now a play fake. Carr.
Good user. Oh my God, I thought I was going to fuck up and throw it to him. Oh, good user click on. Forced the animation so he couldn't.
Valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Carr.
Linebacker trying to cover a receiver.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an...
Oh, I forgot about it, man. I ain't even using these I-forms, man. I-form coming in clutch for me today.
The defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged...
Tough yards, baby. You need them.
Josh Jacobs, a 6-yard touchdown
so
run.
we're going to have to use the I-form to display our power here.
Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score
down
game
20-8.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores.
I love that. Hey, I got me a new run formation. Let's go.
I've seen,
that's what I'm talking about. We went ahead and promoted Jacobs to our starting running back because I was having an issue with Drake in those power formations. He just wasn't able to break those needed tackles, whereas Jacobs can.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape.
But yeah, I think the combination of our big nickel and our dollar pretty much kind of iced his offense. I don't think he has anything left in the tank for real.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
We are good. We good. We good.
First down throw for Prescott. Left
you
side.
Have all the dink and dunks all you want in this 2-possession game.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Prescott on first down. Got it over
yeah, Hobbs. It's on you, bro.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
I was too busy looking at the left.
Michael Gallup, 58 yards. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively,
behind them.
They have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football?
Oh, come on.
The turnover they needed.
That's that bullshit.
Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And they will finally get it.
But not let me throw it up high enough, I guess. I don't know.
Fourth quarter.
I had the 1-on-1.
2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score
guess I should have let
game.
the route stop. Stay with what works here, man. Don't.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
They keep on the ground with Elliott.
How do they freeze their feet? Why? Go for the fucking ball carrier, bro. Plant your feet.
With a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he's
score. We can come back and score, bro.
Game winner here in the closing stages.
How many people watching this right now gave up? Because that score They might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah. What looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well,
bro, how you miss that tackle?
Watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Like, they robbed me on the interception. I had the route. We just didn't get separation.
After the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
We got plenty of time.
Jackson now to return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Here's Carr. And that's going to be
they need to fix that.
12 seconds left.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
I don't know if I got a man here.
10. Now Carr. Jackson with a catch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And the clock will now stop as a time.
I have a play that beats that, but the issue that I have is, you know, Ruggs was the only guy that could make it work.
One final try now for Carr. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
I even ID'd him.
Costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play.
It's like play action won't let you get those.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
Broken mechanic in the game.
And that will write a finish to this ball game. So
this not. I don't know if that's because the Raiders' offensive line is just bad. They don't pick it up.
They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides
but
did. But
they need to fix that. The O-line protection needs to be better in this game. Like, people shouldn't just be able to use her off the edge with a 3-man rush up front. That should be getting picked up. Yeah, Davo, you can send, bro. I know I don't have the best right tackle in the league, but you shouldn't be just usering off the edge like that. Should be getting picked up, especially when I ID it. Like, play action doesn't let you ID, so that's something that you got to kind of pinpoint. Play action, you cannot ID or double team. You can, yeah. No, I can't leave this screen or I get blue screened. And even if sometimes I do get blue screened anyway, so it's just how EA does their games. You know, last year couldn't save your roster. This year you get infinite blue screens, just boom, take your rank away. Should have won that game. I should have just ran the ball when I got the lead. But I wanted to mix it up. He hit him with a play action. Thought I could have got over the top, but you know how the Devs do the Cowboys. They overrate them. Y'all want to know an interesting fact? Did you know that Trayvon Diggs has the worst coverage grade rating of all cornerbacks on the year. He's allowed over 1,000 yards, and every play he's given up has either went for a touchdown or, it's been big gains. And the only thing that he has going for him that's basically just hiding the fact that he does that is that he has like 11 picks. But you give up that many yards, that's bad. Like anybody can go out there and play jump ball, go get the balls. But when you're giving up 1,000 yards on a year, we haven't even played the 18th game of the season, so he's wow, that's just bad. Don't know any cornerbacks giving up that kind of yards, man. Like, that's ridiculous. 1,000 yards? Jesus. But they give him a superstar ability, and they rate him because interceptions, just like defensive ends, they get sacks, but, they might have a bad run grade. Like, they don't take credit to everything that's going on, the pressures and stuff like that. It's just like one little stat just shines above everything else, and everybody's like, oh, he's got all these sacks. But just be bad at everything else or something, Did he send me a party chat? Oh man, I've been chilling. For real. Let me see if he's in a party chat. Notification. I do not have a party chat, so whatever happens, happens, right? I should use the Chiefs on you, but because I know you're using them down man press team, and I got the Chiefs, then you couldn't play man on me. But we'll be all right. There we go. Should have sent me that first, because it'd be laggy. There we go.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here.
They're kicking my ass with them damn Patriots, so I can't lie. But I get better every game we play.
Sold out crowd as they get set to go head to head with the Las Vegas Raiders. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway in Foxborough. Johnson now returning. And a nice return.
Fumbles. How long you need? They ain't even got Carr's picture right, bro. Like, Carr has a lot of hair right now. They need to update his picture. It's like they have copy-paste pictures from the years before. Hmm? Yeah? Where you at? Kitty. Hey, buddy. You can say hi to everybody. Say hi. I gotta play a game.
Good here, right at the 30-yard
No distractions.
line.
Name of the game is The Pressure. Keep the pressure on them. I'm not falling for new trips.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. it here. This is James
You
White.
just thought you were going to audible down to a run?
Forward for about 3.
Put some wrinkles in my defense since the last time we played.
I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Throwing Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make this a 2nd down. Now Jones. Nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Flushed out right.
He
opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Yeah, not much there that time.
I'm being smart on you, bro. I'm starting to know what you like.
Whether you just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
You have to earn.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones.
Go.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
Defense gonna do good for us today. I've been watching us play, man. I've been going back watching my streams, seeing how you play when you audible to certain stuff.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage
Gotta watch you film.
He did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
And now on the heels of the pick 6, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended as they'll try to make it 8-0. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
I opened my playbook up. Out opening my playbook up. And keep what I want to do.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another
This
shot.
ball I have, we up to 8-0. He ate some clock for us. Everything going
not much on this
just the way we want it to.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Make slight adjustments.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones.
Solly!
Going over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his
Come on,
first 6
Solly.
passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Jones.
Now you got to get on the inside.
Raider Nelson Aguilar. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. This one to Bourne out on the left side.
3 shots.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he goes down, but not before getting his inside the 25. They'll look to throw again. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Bam!
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw, Jones. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds.
Yeah, we locking you up now, bro.
Incomplete. Certainly one they'd
I don't
like
think
to
you got an answer
for
for it.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Back to throw, Jones.
Ah! He barely got it. Barely.
Result for them, but let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
He's got it. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, Jones. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. James White there to make the grab. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Jones now operating from the gun. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they
in game. I haven't even played offense yet. I think my defense gonna be all right. It's taking you too long to score now.
8-yard score now as he'll send this one away.
That one lucky catch, bro. We had that box.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. A 1st down and more for Jacobs. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Running it with Jacobs. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Carr. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And he will score.
See, Palms brackets, my friends. So when I send her out at 2 of your quarters, I force the bracket on them so that they're playing over the top. So the slant gets open underneath. I take the quarter flat out with the zig route, and the wall defender kind of sticks on the tight end because the tight end goes out on the trail route. Perfectly designed and executed.
They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they?
Kind of, like I said, I watched a lot of how we played the last 2 games, and I've caught on to your defense.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs.
Get in there, JJ.
But comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about
Stutter step killed me.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here comes Johnson on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything?
What are you doing? Oh, bro!
They really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Damn!
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones.
Good shit, Solly. Hit him. Just hit him, buddy.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Jones on 1st down.
Good shit, Solly. Let's go.
Intercepted.
Let's go, Solly.
And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Now after the INT, it's Carr. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson.
Capitalize on this drive. Don't put this game away.
The 35 and just shy of the 30. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Carr now on 1st down.
This is easy now.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Deshaun Jackson, 31 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is meant to.
Ah, come on, Dad. Gotta throw it deeper than that, bro.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now here's Johnson.
Good shit, Perryman.
Football, and the Raiders have
Good shit, Perryman.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Like
Yeah,
it.
partner,
This is
things are starting to unravel.
my kind of game right
In
here.
front of our eyes, they're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Carr now on first down.
Ah, he would not let me get it.
Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Pats are going to take over once again, and
was
they'll
too
have it
vertical.
at their own 8-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there.
No way.
Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Perfectly
Now the
defended.
Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a
Good
chance
catch.
to talk it over.
Didn't need
after
to use the
picking up
timeout.
the
Went out of
first
bounds.
down. Back to throw. Jones. This is Smith with a grab. And they'll have it in the red
I
zone
know, right?
before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Good D.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another try after the first down sack. Jones, he's going to go up top for the end zone.
Can you get over there?
He will find his tight end Smith for a Patriot touchdown. Jonnu Smith, 29 yards. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. Looking to throw. Jones.
Good shit.
End zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with two PATs. They got the two-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. 24's the mark.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Carr. That's caught by Jackson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. On 3rd and short, Drake. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, Carr. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Into the red zone, it's Carr.
Ah, that should have been PI.
It's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
That should have been PI.
Giants will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now Jones throwing on first down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Here's Jones. A final shot before break. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters
That'll be your weakness. Mac Jones can't throw deep.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach.
I can keep a lead. That should be all right.
Going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. A short kick taken at the 18. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one.
So glitchy. They just let you run right through the guy blocking you.
There were 3 talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep
you gotta hang on to that, bro.
You've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Fine
job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Right back to Drake. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From midfield, here's Carr. Jones has it.
Jones is a big boy, bro. You can't put no small corner on him.
And he takes it all the way down.
Big boy.
A big play there on the catch and run.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Use physicality over speed.
Chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Jacobs. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Jacobs again.
Love the I form, man. We're going to bring that I form back.
Touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw.
I got a high point.
Intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Who's that sideline?
He picks it off.
There we go.
And the Pats are going to get the football here at their own 23.
I think that would work in the red zone, not necessarily in the end zone. Need a little bit more depth for that.
They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Returning it, Johnson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
A 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. Throwing again. Jones.
Boom!
And down he goes.
Surprise! We've been kind of holding them back the whole game.
Now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pressure, bro. You can't throw it deep. And I know you can't throw it deep. Mac Jones not built like that.
Well done.
Told you, I've been watching film the last few games we played.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Mac can't throw it deep.
Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception.
We're going to use that against you.
Up by Casey Hayward. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the
fucking
defender.
Block here, Yannick.
He didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs.
I could have jumped over him.
Not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to
I think I'm pretty tough to stop, though, when I run the ball.
So they'll get another shot on offense.
Control the game a little bit better when I'm just... I mean, I like being passive. You don't get me wrong.
Johnson now returning.
You play serious games. You got to be able to run.
20 to the 24.
Nah, he's behind. He's got to be pass heavy.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful. Because
he's sitting over there, bro. We adjust. I put him in the curl flat that time. We on it.
And the Raiders are going to take over.
Catching on to your tendencies, man.
Well, you just kind of feel for him right now.
Starting to know what to adjust, when to adjust them.
There's a lot going on in between the years.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be.
This is Raider football, baby.
The catch is made.
That's what we do.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Here's Jacobs. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
No, he got aggressive strip off. Oh, that's so gay. You need to take the coaching adjustments out.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And the fumble recovery was an important first step, but still a huge 4th quarter hole to dig out of. Down
what?
And that one drops down.
You still got to get through my defense.
Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Jones.
That's covered. Big man. Come on, Sally.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Jones now on 1st and 10. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Jones on 1st down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, he's going to air one out.
Too predictable, man.
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel
all their defense evolves.
Is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now Jones on 3rd and 2.
Yeah! Good fucking hit.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They run for it with Harris.
Fine, tick-tock, 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 tick-tock.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he's out of bounds.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne There to make the grab. And the Patriots
Had to cross man. I knew he wanted that dig route, so he was going to cross man, blitzing safety.
So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores.
We be trying new stuff,
you know. More uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
They'll look to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Oh, so you ain't going with a spin move.
25 to the 26-yard line.
All right. Show them how to run the spread offense.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got the 2-score lead. Look, though, they fumbled last possession, led to a touchdown. So while things look good here at this stage in the fourth, they got to be careful.
They definitely do, because they've actually brought them back into it, haven't they? They've given them hope once again. Their purpose on this drive, squash that hope one more time.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Carr, he finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. 2nd and 12. Carr going to look to throw. Man open, here is Jones.
There's holes all in your defense.
Will score.
Just taking the panties off.
A great effort
off the top of your defense.
53 yards. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead is more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them?
Stop sending that guy through that gap. He's going to get picked up by the fullback. High forms are a little bit tougher to turbo. You have to be mindful of that. That fullback going to pick you up. GG's.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one.
Finally got our get back and got some new adjustments for my dollar. They're actually pretty good for comp games. Oh, no. No, bad angle.
And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
He wants that dig. He wants that dig. I'm sitting on it.
Get this one down to the 40-yard line. Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. He'll take
I gave up on the dig. Max fucking can't throw it deep, baby. He can't throw it deep.
Honest with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Give me that dig. Give me that dig.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's in.
Already on your money play, bro. We on it.
A few times in this game, offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Bro. See, we get smart.
On 1st and 10, Jones.
We get smart.
It's caught by Aguilar. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. Jones.
Ooh, good slack.
They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Switched him up, hit him with the cover 2.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. After the sack on 1st down, Jones.
Got him.
And now here is another interception. It's
Mac can't throw it deep. I swear to God, if I get hawked by Mac Jones.
And the Raiders come up with a late turnover.
GG's, Davo.
Only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is
finally got your number.
Over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's
I watch my streams back every day, see where I messed up at.
Where were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about
Get
themselves.
my ass handed to me by Davo the last 2 times he played. But last time I got a little bit better, and I was like, okay.
They think that they can bottle this.
Make a few adjustments.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think
No, Mac Jones can't throw it deep. He took that away from him.
That's called being in the zone.
Keep everything out in front of you. Defense showed up. Gave my offense the ball. T-Shot did his goddamn thing. Go ahead and send, Davo. I know you a pass-heavy guy, so I got to stay in that dollar defense. You try to run down, I got my audibles in place to stop that. I was like, I told you, man, I be adjusting shit, bro. You hit me with something and you beat me with it. We gonna come back. We gonna make some changes. I want some good changes. Shut that empty shit down. Start mixing your coverages up, who you user adjust. Started putting blitzing guys in zones. You didn't know who to max protect or ID. Started getting some 3-man coverage sacks. It's always nice. Let me get some water, man. Whew. I wish I could go back and look at highlights, but if I go look at highlights and stats, I get blue screen. So I'm waiting on you, bro. Just let me know when you're ready. And this episode is brought to you by Pop-Tarts. I got blue screen. Motherfucker. I'm going to reach them, bro.